Oh, welcome back. In this video I'm going to basically show you what's inside of the computer. If you're planning on doing this yourself after watching the video, I recommend you use a spare computer because you don't really want to bugger up your new computer during your first time, so get the hang of it and then you can move on to your new computer really. You don't have to, that's just my advice. I'm going to use my spare computer today just to show you, because I can't be bothered to get my new computer and getting all the wires out of it, so let's go on with it then. Most computers will have the panel on the right which you can take off. We can take off both sides, but the right one is basically the easiest one to get to all your components inside the computer. So if you're going to do it, use the right one. Most computers now will have screws down here, which is basically unscrew and then it will let you take the panel off. In this case, my spare computer has these here, which are basically slide things. You just pull the panel back and then it lets you lift it off. Let's do that then. So you basically just pull that off like that and then lift it. In spare computer, old computer, sorry, there tends to be a lot of wires and it does look very complicated, but it's not really if you're just gonna muck about with it, unless you're like putting all the wires together. That's when it gets a bit complicated. But if you're just installing components, then it shouldn't be too hard. So let's start off down here. That's your processor fan. Pretty simple really. It will just cool down your processor and stop it overheating. The processor is under that fan, under that, if you can see that metal silvery thing, it's under there. So that basically will cool that down and stop the processor overheating. If you don't know what a processor is, the processor basically processes your computer, and without that chip your computer wouldn't run. In there is the power pack behind that fan, which basically obviously supplies your power through there, which you plug your lead into, normally a kettle lead, and it will basically come into that, and which will go into the motherboard then and power all your stuff. Down here where it says AS and everything, they're your USB ports and your sound ports and everything like that, and your networking cables. Up here, that's your disk drive there. Normally most computers have a spare one there for a rewriter, or if you've got a HD graphics card you can put a Blu-ray drive in. Down here you can put stuff like floppy disk drives, but nobody really uses them now, so there's not much point in that. Here is your hard drive. With it being an old computer, this is only one space for a hard drive really, but some computers now you can put at least 4 hard drives in at a time for extra memory. Here, this is your graphics card, this thing along here. I don't know if you can see that, but down there is basically all the, like, the graphics card's own little motherboard if you like. And that basically supplies all the graphics to your screen, so you can plug your computer into a screen, and the better graphics card you've got, obviously the better games you can play, the better quality of your screen and resolution and everything. So that'll basically go down to there, which is where you plug your screen in and everything into it. Down here some white slots are spare PCI slots where you can plug your wireless cards in and stuff like that. Maybe a video card, whatever. Here, these 2 sticks here, if you can see them there, that's your sticks of RAM. Mine are 2 sticks of 512 MB I think, so that's 1 gig, but most computers now will have at least 2 gig in them, and that's basically decides how fast your computer is going to run basically. So the more of that you have, the faster and smoother your computer will run. The motherboard, the grooving behind it, basically I don't really know much about that, but I know it supplies all the power and stuff to your components. I think that's it really. Yeah, so you basically just slide that back on, or screw whatever, to get it all back to normal again. Thanks for watching. Please visit my site and subscribe. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.